Good morning, children. Yesterday we finished third lesson. No? So today we are going to new lesson. So all animals, so living things. So all animals they have to need food. So they can breathe, they can live anywhere. So here all animals how they can live their surroundings. So living and surviving, how they can living and they how they can adjust their surroundings to live. So how they can survive. So today our lesson name is living and surviving animals. Animals living and surviving. So all animals want food. They can live. They can survive in that surroundings. Any problem happens. Suddenly the weather also changed means they can strongly they can face the problem. They can live. They can survive. So that's a situation they can adjust in their surroundings. Then only the animal can live. The animal can adjust that surroundings, the weather of the environment, the weather, the climate. So then only the animal get on, otherwise it can die. So many years, so many thousands years back, thousands ago, so many thousands years ago, dinosaurs have. So one type of animals that is called dinosaurs. Okay. Dinosaurs. So many years, thousands years ago, dinosaurs have. These dinosaurs living in our world. So suddenly the Earth's climate changed. The Earth's climate changed. It's very cold weather have. So the dinosaurs cannot live in that weather. Suddenly it can died. So once so many years ago, thousands years ago, the dinosaurs lived on the earth. The dinosaurs lived on the earth. So suddenly the earth climate changed. So the dinosaurs cannot live on the cold places. The earth become so cold. So they cannot adjust this type of these dinosaurs cannot adjust that climate. That's why they died. So in the process only some animals and some plants also they can adjust their surroundings. They can adjust their shoot. They can make their own surroundings adjustable. So like animals and plants also they can adjusted so many 100 years and thousands years. They are adjusting like that only. They can suited surroundings. They can make they can adjust like that only, going on that process. In that process they can adjust, they can suit their surroundings. That is called adaptation. So what is the adaptation means? Adaptation. So adaptation means first the animals and the plants they can face so many problems. Suddenly the climate become very cold, very heat, like that overing. So the plants and the animals they can face the problem so many years, 100 years, thousands years, like that only the process going on. In that process they can shoot their surroundings. They can mold and they can shoot their surroundings in the places is called adaptation. So like that only the plants and animals they can shoot the surroundings is called adaptation. So adaptations to environment. They can survive. So those animals and that plants they can shoot their surroundings. They can adapt that particular weather means only they can survive. Those they cannot adjust. They cannot adjust the climate means it die. So those animals and plants that can adjust the surroundings, they can live, they can survive. So they can living and they can surviving. So those cannot adjust, they can die. So adaptations to environment. Adaptations to environment. Adaptations to environment. So habitat. Habitat means the house of an animal. The house of an animal is living in that house, that is called habitat. The animal's habitat. The house of an animal is living in that place. The surroundings is called its habitat. For example, the animal living in a tree, that is the animal's habitat. The animal living in the forest, that is the animal's habitat. So the house of an animal which the surroundings they can live, that is called habitat. Habitat. So the surroundings, they can live, they can eat, they can give birth to their babies. Some animals in that surroundings only they can live. That is the animal's habitat. Okay. So like when we are seeing in that before we know that lessons, terrestrial plants, aquatic plants. So water, underwater plants, water plants, aquatic plants. In that next like different types of plants we know very well. No? So like that only animals also same like that only have terrestrial animals, aquatic animals, arboreal animals, aerial animals. So like that only airy animals, different types of animals also have here. So first we will observe the terrestrial animals. Okay. Terrestrial animals. Terrestrial means on land. Okay, terrestrial means on land. Those animals they can live on land only. That animals we are called terrestrial animals. Okay, those animals they can live on land only. That animals we will call the terrestrial animals. So terrestrial animals, which is the terrestrial animals like lions, okay, elephants, camels, okay, like horses, like these animals for example. Okay, these animals they can live on land only. So these animals we are called terrestrial animals. These animals have legs. So they can easily they can go in one place to another place. They can search their food. So have legs. And the developed animals also they have sense organs, they have lungs for breathing purpose, they have nervous system and sense organs also have in that strong developed nervous system also have. They can change their surroundings, the shooted surroundings, they can live, they can change their surroundings, they can live anywhere. So the type of animals we are called terrestrial animals. Okay, that animals and like snakes, like lions, elephants, camels, horses, they can have legs. Okay, have legs and breathing organs, lungs. Okay. So next snakes. Snakes have plates or scales. Plates or scales. So in that snake also they can live on land only. So the snakes have plates or scales. They do not have the legs. They don't have the legs. They can crawl on the land only. They can crawl like that only. No, they can crawl on the land. So crawl with their plates. Crawl with their plates. And that next Arctic foxes, polar bears and Arctic foxes also have thick fur. Okay, like wool, like that only have the fur. Fur means teddy bear. We know teddy bear very well. Like fur have no teddy bear fur. Like that only have the polar bear and Arctic foxes. Okay, polar bear and Arctic foxes. Arctic foxes. So they can live in cold places. Thick fur have. Why? Because they can live in cold places. So when we went to cold places means we have to wear the sweaters. So why? Because it is very cold. When we are wearing woolen sweater means it keeps us very warm. So that's why they are living in polar bears and Arctic foxes living in cold places. It can protect their fur. They can protect their fur. It keeps them very warm. So that's why they have fur in their bodies. Fur have. So and also fat under the skin. Like polar bears, foxes have means under the skin. Very fats have under the skin. Fat they can protect. They can use these fats used for food items like that in winter only. They can use these fats. They can use fats like food in the winter season only. Why? Because in that winter season naturally they are living in very cold places. In that specially winter season it is become totally ice. So they can't move one place to another place. They can use these fats. They can like food. They can use in that winter season. That's why under the skin they have fats and on the skin they have fur. It protects them. It keeps them warm. So like that only have these terrestrial animals, polar bears and Arctic foxes live in cold places and fur have and fats under the skin. Fats also have under the skin. Okay, under the skin fats also have. In winter they can protect. Okay, next some lizards and frogs. Lizards we know on the walls, belly lizard. Okay, lizards and frogs, kappa. Okay, frogs we know very well. Lizards and frogs they can live several months on the holes. Several months in winter season, very cold weather means they can went in holes. In several months they can sleep in that holes only. This is called hibernation. Okay, this is called hibernation. Cold hibernation. Okay, very cold weather means they have to sleep several months like that only. So very cold weather means they can sleep several months. That is called hibernation. Okay, hibernation. Okay, hibernation. Next. And camel, we know very well, desert animal, camel. So in that desert animal, camel have thick skin. When we are touched, our skin soft, no? So that sometimes Rajasthani persons, they brought camels, no? We have to are paying means they are here to they are roaming on the camels, no. So when we touch that camel means that thick skin have the camels. Desert animal, no, camel. The camels thick skin have, and less hairs have on their body, very less hairy, less hair. Okay, less hair having these camels. It protects the heat of the sun. It protects by the heat of the sun. In the desert, the sun heat very so much have, no. All sand only have no trees. So that's why it is heat of the sun. It protects thick skin have means it can protected by these camels, and less hair also have. So in the specialties having these camels. Okay. When we are observing in our textbooks, the pictures also clearly given. So the deers have legs, and that polar bears and Arctic foxes also have that fur on their bodies. Okay, this camel have thick hairless skin also have. So this is a hibernation means lizards and frogs, they can sleep several months like that only sleeping, that is called as hibernation. Okay, next terrestrial animals after aquatic animals. Okay, aquatic animals. You know aquatic plants, like that only. Aquatic plants means those plants lives in water only, that plants are called aquatic plants. Same as it is aquatic animals means aquatic animals. Those animals lives in water only, that animals we are called aquatic animals. We know very well those animals they can live in water, especially first we know very well fishes, and next turtles, next crabs, okay, snails, tortoises, okay, leeches. So whales, dolphins, they are also live in water. So especially here we are discussing about that aquatic animals, like the feet, the four limbs we know very well. So in that especially webbed feet have in that ducks. Okay, that webbed feet, in that ducks have webbed feet, and that paddle-like limbs. Okay, paddle-like limbs in turtles have. That webbed feet in ducks have paddle-like limbs. That turtles have, no. They can swimming in the water. So while they are swimming in that water, they can push up water from backside. They are push up water to backside. That they can help this type of webbed feet, like paddle-like limbs, webbed feet and paddle-like limbs. They can help to swimming. They can swimming, no. While they are swimming, it help to push the water backside. They can grow. They can move front side. It push backside water, then we can move front side. So like webbed feet and the paddle-like limbs in turtles, these ducks. Okay, ducks have these turtles. Have. So and the fins, fishes have fins. We know very well fishes have fins. Okay. So in that fishes and the crabs have gills, breathing organs, gills. So in this special system also having the aquatic animals, they can breathe through their gills, fishes and crabs. Okay, these webbed feet, paddle-like limbs also help to these type of animals. These are our aquatic animals. Okay, tomorrow we will discuss about another animals. Okay children, hope you understand. Once you have to read the lesson and you have to observe the pictures. Okay, here pictures given now. Snakes. Okay, this is the deer runs with the help of their legs. Here snakes do not have the legs, it has scales. So crawls with the help of its scales. Polar bears, the fur on the skin a polar bear keeps it warm and helps it to live in cold areas. Okay, next. Sea, sand, desert, camel, the thick and less hair, very less hairy. Skin of a camel, very less hairy skin of a camel. So, it protects it from the scorching heat of the desert sun. Scorching heat of the desert sun. So much heat have no, so nothing will happen on the camels. So, okay, aquatic animals like that here turtle. This is also crab. The paddle-like limbs of a turtle help it to swim. Okay, here the gills in a crab help it to breathe in water. Gills have no fishes and crabs. It helps it in water breathing organ. Okay. Okay, amphibians. Tomorrow we will discuss about the amphibians. I hope you understand children. Next, today homework, read today topic. Fourth lesson. Read the fourth lesson. Today topics. Okay.